kind of stuck here. The cops won't bother me. I was gonna ride the 10-ray. I'm gonna go to the bank, but I only have sandals, so I don't know what the hell I did with my shoes. My Toyota Echo Project. That's my sister's RAV4, and that's my sister's Prius. But I'm kind of riding the Prius. Alright, so I haven't started this since yesterday. The fan kicks in. Alright, hard starting. Oh, did I have my kick? No. Oh, you know what? I should put gas. What the hell? Why isn't it starting? Oh, here we go. Scooter, the beauty is that you have the ability of having a motorcycle size scooter that can keep up with any traffic and beat 95% of cars off the line. And then you can just enjoy it the way you enjoy a scooter. Just very easy to ride. You can wear your sandals. It's comfortable. I can't understand why anybody would want a cruiser as opposed to a maxi scooter. I think I'm not enjoying the Kimco too much because I had to do so much maintenance on it just to kind of get it to work. And then I've been reading up, and it turns out that the speed cluster on the Kimco Exciting 500 RIs and the 500s are notoriously bad. They go bad, so you're kind of stuck with speedos that are bad, and everybody just chases down these problems with the speedometer. But it turns out a lot of times it's just the speedo cluster that's bad. I mean, just look at it. It looks like cheap crap. So I have two options. I can pull out the speedo and maybe resolder the innards, and or get a new speedo. Actually, three options. I can get a new speedo off of eBay, and I've seen prices $150 to $200. But if this one goes bad, then the chances are that another speedo is going to go bad. And of course, the other thing is that I can get a digital gauge, kind of like what the Hondas have. And the Hondas have a 2-button digital speedo, and I was thinking, okay, I'll get that and I'll just wire it into the harness myself. I don't think it's too difficult to do. It's not a difficult thing to do, to hardwire a new speedo. I did it once. A check, very rare. I haven't. Whoa, man. Here's a bad side about this bike. The exhaust header hangs so low that I just hit it making a right turn. But anyways, yeah, this thing provides a lot of wind protection. And I think that's another thing that people don't realize about scooters. So these maxi scooters, they are much more comfortable to ride than most bikes. So first, the position, the way you sit, is much better than straddling a motorcycle. So you're kind of sitting like you would do in a chair. Yeah, I can do this for hours upon hours. And also the wind protection that hits your knees is really good. I mean, this thing I could ride for much longer than I can a motorcycle. Now, the major downside of a maxi scooter is all the plastic that you have to deal with. And I only know of one maxi scooter that doesn't have plastic, and that's the Honda Big Ruckus, which is a very rare 250cc bike. And at first I thought, it has a lot of the benefits of a scooter with a little bit of a motorcycle disadvantage, because it kind of has a big hump here. So the big ruckus just looks like kind of like a very industrial scooter, which is kind of nice. But there's a lot of great things about maxi scooters. I think because I had to do so much maintenance on this thing, and just to remove a rear tire, you have to remove the right swing arm, the exhaust, and the caliper. I mean, it's just so tedious to do that sort of thing, just to do basic maintenance. And I think motorcycles are just so much easier. But now that this thing is riding, I do see the big benefit. I mean, this thing is just so much more comfortable to ride than a regular motorcycle. You know, the Tenere, I haven't ridden it in a week. And that's a great bike. I just thought I'd be putting on more miles on it, but I don't, so I don't know. I think I want something smaller. 500 cc's is actually plenty for touring. You don't need any more. 1200 cc's is way overkill. I don't think anybody needs 1200 cc's. I don't know why all of these adventure bikes have over 1,000, because you don't need 1,000 cc's. You don't need horsepower for off-road riding. You just need a bike that's light. Yeah, there's some major advantages. I actually would trade this bike for a Honda Reflex 250. I think 250 is actually a very good size, and it's still got all the Tupperware, but at least it's a bike that sold a lot. And this exciting 500, there's a lot of people that love it, but the problem is that they only made it for a very short amount of time. And one of the disadvantages, other than the ones I've pointed out before, is that there's very few resources for finding faults with this bike. There's the Kymco forums, there's the maxi scooter groups, but they're not very active. You know, when I had my Honda Shadow and I was trying to fix it, there was a community of just all of these Honda Shadow guys that knew everything about the bike. And the bike was sold for so long that there was so many people with knowledge. But this Kymco, it's hardly sold here in the United States. It's more popular in Europe. So when you consider that, it's better to have a bike that was sold for quite a bit of time, rather than something that was sold for 1 year, like the Honda Elite 110, the Honda Elite 110 and the SH 150i, only sold in the United States for 1 year. And actually, I think that's a disadvantage. I think you're better off getting a scooter that was sold for many years, because then you can get parts and everything is so much cheaper. And I think this is the top of the line. I mean, this is the top of the line Kymco Exciting 500. You have the fuel injection, you have ABS, you have a gator skin seat. I mean, what more can you ask for? I think of all the maxi scooters, the Honda Silverwing is probably the one that's the top of the line. Super smooth bike, and people really love it. And I actually regret selling my Yamaha T-Max 500. I had that for a while, and that was really the perfect scooter, very well designed. But you know, I got a good deal on it, then I sold it for an even better deal. I think I sold it for 3 times more than I bought it, so that was nice. A beautiful neighborhood here, very nice, very nice. I can't believe Burtonsville Drive is just so small. Man, the maxi scooter life, I guess I could get used to this. A lot of maintenance. I would totally dark side this. Absolutely. Just so I don't have to remove that tire ever again. God damn. All of that work for nothing. Alright, squids, thanks for riding with me. I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Oh, he said, "Do you love me?" And she says, "No, but that's a real nice ski mask."